Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. In this video, Group 8 will explain the task of international business communication regarding business presentation with the theme Market Research Consultant offers services to shopping goods online companies.
Before starting the presentation, allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Faiz Irsyadi as Marketing Manager.
And I am Rifaldi Permana as a Human Resource Manager.
Well, the first one is about our company. Consulting is a company engaged in service, more especially marketing research consultants. We are dedicated to building an open and trusting organization that includes skills, knowledge for our employees. Consulting was founded in 2000 in Washington, D.C. as the first research company in the United States. Then there is the vision and the mission. The vision is to become the best and leading marketing research consulting company in the world that prioritizes compliance with the professionalism. The mission is we have a reputation for providing appropriate, quality, and trusted expertise to our clients. Our clients define our success. So we are passionate about providing the best service all of the time. Next will be explained by my partner Rifaldi.
Well, then there are methods that our company use. The first is demand approach. This method emphasizes on human needs which until now have not been fully fulfilled, or maybe some have been fulfilled but the results are not satisfactory. Product demand in the market is considered very important to determine market share. Through the request approach, you can find out several things as below. The first one is knowing whether human needs have not been fulfilled or it could have been fulfilled but the results are not satisfactory. The second is knowing good business opportunities to start a business according to consumer taste. And then the last can estimate the total needs, number of consumer and target market. The next method is supply approach. There is a demand approach and there is also a supply approach. For the supply approach, it starts from the ability of an entrepreneur to produce an item, provide service, be it services or product, and other activities. The following describes some of the points that you can get if you take supply approach. The first is predict the ability of self or company in producing an item. And then predict the ability of yourself or the company to provide the best services in the future. The third is knowing the prevailing trends in society. Next, knowing people's purchasing power. And then ensure the quality of your products with similar types of products. The next, knowing the advantage and disadvantage of your business when compared to similar products. And then the last, knowing the level of other competitors. The next method, or the number 3, is observing consumer needs. Before making or creating a product, you should know and make observation about the needs that are most needed by local consumers. The following are some steps that can be taken to analyze market potential to determine consumer needs. Namely, the first is observe and separate, which are the main needs and which are seasonal needs that adjusted during the execution of your product. And the second is ensuring the time to consumer needs the products. Timelines in offering products greatly affect the level of sales in the market. The fourth method is knowing when the product is needed. The time when people need the product is also very important because if you sell the product when the time is not right, then customer will not be interested and you will not make a profit. For example, you sell umbrellas in the summer, although there are some people who buy it. The sales will not be as good as during the rainy season. The last method is customized products with consumer profession. In this approach, you must first know the profession of most of the consumers. For example, you are in a residential area that is inhabited by office people. Then you have provide their needs such as breakfast meal, milk, or maybe basic necessities for their children and wives at home such as rice, vegetables, side dish, etc. That way, profits and target market will be obtained quickly. Next, there is the business culture in the United States. In the United States, the distance between owners and their employees is very low, and thus positive results are expected since the delegation of authority is carried out in the organization. Independence among organizational members is expected in this nature. On the other hand, the US has the characteristic of individualism, which is a society that accepts an I culture. Consequently, a combination pattern of informal, team management, informational sharing is expected in conjunction with more power and individualism. Masculinity is observed in a country like the US, and hence power and success are anticipated in the country. Also, the state prefers to build law on uncertainty avoidance. This has an impact on business to impose projection as ambiguity is relatively low in America. A low preference for a long-term orientation suggests that timely respectable traditions are to be expected. In the business perspective, analysis of information to measure its accuracy before making decision, short-term based performance evaluation is expected. The strong preference for indulgence illustrates that people work hard in their business and thus expect positive results.
If you have further questions, please contact us via contact below. We thank you for your participation.
Thank you.